Hi guys, I'm Steex, audio video production. Today I have the pleasure to present to you this new 𝙤𝙤𝙚𝙀 4 carbon version in space gray color 38-inch. So let's find out together all the features of this amazing acoustic guitar. Before jump to the review, disclaimer, this video is not sponsored by 𝙤𝙤, but 𝙤𝙤 sent me this guitar for free to make a video here for you. This guitar, of course, then will stay here in my studio, because, spoiler, it's an amazing guitar, and let me go deep telling you all the features about this carbon guitar, pro and cons. So first of all, let's talk about the looking of this guitar. I think it's a really cool looking guitar. I've chosen the gray color, space gray color, because in my opinion this is the most relaxing color. I've already told you in the Instagram unboxing. I like it a lot, the purple color, but I think that staying here in my studio, it's cool to see the first time, but then purple color can be annoying over the long period of time. So I prefer to get this color. I think it's a really minimal looking, really cool looking, really clean looking. Basically this is an all carbon guitar, is a 38-inch version. There is also, I think, the 36 version is the shorter one. I think the 38 version has more volume. Let me say that sounds amazing. I try to show you the sound with microphone and also through the line output in a moment. So it's different to listen the acoustic guitar here, so with your ears in the studio. So playing this, I can listen, of course, different sound than captured with the microphone in front of the guitar. So I try to mic everything as best as possible. Today I'm using this new Telefunken TF17, is the new microphone, cardioid microphone FET from Telefunken. So I have this in low end to try out, and this is the first time that I use this microphone, so I hope this microphone is suitable for this guitar. So it's a bit difficult to mic up everything because, as you can see, it's different than the other kind of guitars. I don't have the hole that is lined with the strings, so it's not perfectly symmetrical, the sound. And so I hope that the placement is correct, so the capsule is just a bit towards the hole. I hope that the sound will be right from the microphone. The guitar is very, very minimal. As you can see, we have here the LCD. If I touch, should light up, I think, yes. Here is the system. Basically there is inside microphones and also piezo that I'll show you in a moment when I use the line output. The really cool thing about this guitar is that this is basically an iPhone. So it's basically a smartphone because it's all touch. As you can see, I can swipe up, I can see the effects that I can choose from, then I can see lots of things. So it's very, very responsive, music, leader, and so on and so forth. And the very cool thing is that I can record the screen like a smartphone. So it's really cool for a reviewer like me, not using a really high above point of view of my camera, trying to see the LCD, because I can also hide the screen with my head. So it's really cool that there is inside the capability to record everything. So I can see here that I'm recording. As you can see also the volume, the brightness. I don't know if the brightness is also changing recording the screen. Anyway, there is of course the Wi-Fi, because you can download the firmware. There is the USB-C here to, of course, charge the guitar, because there is a battery inside for the system. You can also, of course, use the guitar without any built-in effects, without record anything, because this is a normal acoustic guitar. So there is a hole inside. So the volume is coming from the hole. So I'm capturing from the microphone the sound that is coming from the hole. So the sound now can, as you can see, I can show you that I've place a template, there is the black hole, which is an effect. I can also disengage it, and this is the sound only of the guitar. I'm using right now this memory pick by 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙚, and I want to show you that the sound changed totally with a different pick. For example, this one is the official lava guitar pick. This is a plastic pick, and listen how it's much brighter, the sound with this pick. With the 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙚 pick, there is much more bass with this pick, but less brightness. So pay attention when you try out guitars, because the sound can potentially change with only a really tiny tool. So when you purchase this Lava Mi 4, you get the guitar inside. Let me show you. Let me place it here, inside this soft bag. Okay, this is the soft bag that you can receive. It's a really cool soft bag because it's really thick inside. I don't know, it can really protect your guitar. So I really like it. Also the design of this bag. Again, this is acoustic guitar, can sound also without any effects, built-in effects. Let's now deep dive inside the processing, because there is much more than only looking this guitar. Well, there is a processor inside. You have here the very easy way to achieve the volume. There is only one rotary volume knob that I can show you. Moving is basically changing the volume. This is the volume of the effects that coming from the hole, but also the volume coming out from the line out. There is another button that is basically the on and off of the system. Let's start from the beginning. So this is the page of your apps. As you can see, you have the tuner, you can touch and play a string, you can see the tuner. Let me say one thing about the tuner that I don't like is that if you play one string, open string, it's okay. It can recognize very, very well. But if you play, for example, the harmonic, no, nothing. It's completely wrong. So I think that here there is space for improvement. You can also change different kind of style of tuning. So to make this system know a bit, you can see also the guide here that is telling you what you have to do, of course. Up swipe, and you can close the application like a normal smartphone. You can go to the tempo, you can change the tempo, the BPM of your song. Okay, you can also change the sound of the application if you want. So if you don't want the reaction sound, you can change it. Then you have the recorder. If you want to record something, for example, tap to record. It's now recording. So if you want to create a memo for you, you can save it. The recording has been saved. I don't know where, but for sure has been saved. Now, I think here on music, probably. Memos, yes, new recorded one. We can listen to it. Okay, the volume is very, very low from the recorder. Stop it, stop it, stop it. But of course, you can listen also with headphones with the line output. Of course, what has been recorded? It's been recorded only the sound with the line output, so with the pickups and the microphone inside. Of course, you cannot record what you are listening here with the microphone itself. Then, as you can see, we have the effects. We can see inside that we have, for example, effects. Here you can see different kind of effects. You can try out what you like, and then you can create a template. For example, for your song, I've created this template with a reverb here, which is a very short reverb. Let me adjust the volume here. Yes, it was very, very low. Okay, now you can listen to it. Very short reverb, or you can have this black hole style, very long reverb. Or I've placed this chorus. So, for example, you can go to Effect, you can choose the effects that you want, you can listen, of course, this phaser, for example. Okay, I like this one, so I can press plus and I can choose the template. For example, this last template, I can place this in the template 2, I can confirm, and now when I go to, for example, template, I can see my templates. Here there is the phaser. Now if I choose the phaser, I can also change, so customize it. Here on the 3 dots, I can choose edit. And now, as you can see, I can change everything about the phaser. For example, here is the speed. Okay, very fast. Intensity, more intensity. The depth, much more. This is very extreme, guys. And the mix, so very low. So you can choose everything. You can have the output mode intuitive or direct. What does it mean? I don't know. This mode applies when using recorded loops or connected to an external amplifier. It produces a natural listening experience and it's recommended for general use. Okay, let's leave intuitive. This color change, yes, because I've created a very extreme sound. For example, here I have the tenet. This is very, very cool. It's a sort of reverse delay. Or I have this Crazy Panda, which is basically an octaver. The phaser. Or I can switch to the other template, Black Hole. So you can choose between different kind of effects, for example, Neptune. Sandwich. It's like a chorus. Sometimes the sounds are really, really low in volume. You have to tweak something inside the customization of the effect. Okay, wings. There is a tremolo here. So let me choose this one, for example, in another template. Let's go to template and change it a bit. The attack, mix. Oh, so in each parts you have different things that you can change. Okay, rate, tone, depth, mix. Oh, this is a reverb. Okay, something like that. Then you can go to live, for example, here, and you can play live with this sort of effects that you have created. So I liked the template that you have here. It's really easy to touch also the screen during the live performance, but I think that there is also a sort of controller for your feet. I don't remember very well, but I think there is this possibility. Then swipe up, you have the practice here, so you can choose, for example, what you want to practice, strumming, for example. Okay, next. Next, okay. So it's telling you the up and down stroke. For example, I don't know, start. Okay, up. It's up this, or it's down. So I'm reading from my perspective. So like. Oh, I'm very, very good. Okay, continue. No, and, out. Then you have the live drums. You can choose different kind of drums, for example, bros drums. You have pop, rock, R&B, I don't know, you can choose whatever you want. For example, this Big Ocean. I don't like it. Let's go to pop. For example, you can choose the A. I can also choose more volume. It's very low here, the volume. You can change also the drums. Anyway, you can go out, you can learn something, so there is the practice here, skills, collection, level, for example, so you can have this sort of beginner, elementary, intermediate, advanced, so you can choose, for example, beginner. You can see different kind of levels, and you can listen. Or you can choose another thing. So if you choose this one, for example, to play, yeah, so there is the timing, able to play with the tab. So it's really cool because it really helps you to improve your skills with the guitar. You have some little box, you can create your own kind of song, so you can go to loops, for example. You can play with some loops. Let's go now to the settings. Here you have different settings, for example the volume, the master volume that I've changed now. You can listen to this reaction. You have the guitar volume, equalizer, equalizer setting, acoustic boost. So let me now switch to the line output so I can show you better these settings. So now I've placed my line output. Let me put the headphones on. Okay, so right now I'm connected to the line output. Listen how it changed the volume and the sound. So let me toggle the effects, so I don't want anymore this phaser. Okay, go to the settings. Here, as you can see, we have something different for the line up. We have the equalizer. You can toggle on or off. Let me show you without an equalizer, so the normal sound of the guitar. You can go to advanced settings, and here you have the brain of the line out. So basically you can listen the sound from the pickup, and basically it's keeping everything. So pay attention how you move it. Or you can go to the microphone. And all the movements are tamed. The problem is that if you go all the way up to the pickup, you can listen, also my voice, if you can listen, but you can listen basically that you can create some feedback. With the microphone, nothing. You can also choose to blend together. So I think overall the sound from the line out is a bit poor. There is not so much bass. The sound is really like a line out, basically. You can decide the recording settings, so the level. You can choose the level output, so you can listen. And let's go back to the equalizer. Basically, you can change something in the sound. So let's engage the equalizer. Let's go to equalizer setting. This is the settings that I made to make it sound better. Without. But the problem here is that, as you can see, you cannot go lower than 250 Hz. So I'm stuck here. I can only go up and down. I cannot change the Q factor. So each bands are stacked basically. So you can change something here up and down. You can also add, for example, again, all the effects. So let's go to effects, for example, the black hole. Pay attention that these settings has been done with the acoustic side, so not with the line outs. For these, for example, is very loud, the effects. Kung Fu. Oh. Anyway, I prefer much more to use this guitar with the microphone because I think it sounds really amazing. I usually don't put so much attention on the line out feature of any kind of acoustic guitar because I have a perspective of guitar to play in a studio, not during live. During live I prefer to use some sort of output kind of piezo that you can place, for example, on the guitar, because usually I never found any piezo sort of preamp built in on a guitar that sounds really good. Never. So I never put too much attention on this side. Anyway, it's really cool. One thing that I want to show you is that basically you have the same things on your application if you want. So you can download the app that is called Lava Plus. As you can see, is searching for my guitar. It's already connected. Here is my profile. It's also telling you which are the days that you have played and how much. So for example, the 27 I played 30 minutes is the day that I've received it. Then I try out some more, 42 minutes. So you can see also your achievements. Here in collections you see all the kind of songs that you can play. For example, on Discover you can see other friends, for example, if you want to follow other friends. Here you can see basically different songs that you can play. It's really well made in my opinion. It's really well thought to make some improvement on acoustic guitar. So guys, you have the link in the description of this Lava 4 carbon guitar in 38-inch scale. I think it's an amazing piece of gear. I really like it, and for sure this will be my main acoustic guitar here on the studio because I think it sounds different than wood guitar. And the same way, it sounds really cool, in my opinion, using the microphone, of course. So, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this guitar, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.